Hey everyone, how are you doing? For this DIY I have 4 panels for the main and lining fabric, the center front and back, and the side front and side back panels. I have 2 center front panels. Feel free to place yours on fold, but I didn't feel like doing it at that time. That's why I ended up with 2 of these. The first step is to sew the center front panels together. After that, attach the side front panel to the center front panel as shown here. Now take the back panels and sew it to the side front panel and the center back panel to the side back panel. Once done, press all seam allowance open to finish it off. As you can see, all stripes aren't aligned. I didn't care much about it. If you do care about it, keep it in mind when you cut the panels on fabric. Now repeat the same process with the lining panels. Later in the video I made some few changes, but you will find that out later. Press all seams open if you're not going to add boning. I wasn't planning to add boning, but for the sake of the video I did it eventually. So what I did, I pressed all seams open besides the front seams, as you can see here. Then I trimmed half of the seam allowance. This is how it should look like afterwards, and this is how I normally would do it, with the seam facing up the good side of the lining fabric and not like this. I only did one side just to show you how it looks like, but yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. Next, take the bone casing, place it right on top of the seam allowance, secure the casing with some pins, then take it to the sewing machine and sew it down close to the edge of the casing. Once the casing are sewn down, trim the excess. Take the other piece and place it right on top of the lining piece to make sure all seams are aligned. Use some pins to help you with that. Then sew it down 1 cm away from the edge. After attaching the two pieces together, clip the sweetheart part. Now understitch the lining to prevent it from showing from the good side. The seam allowance need to face the direction of the lining side, then sew it close to the stitching on the sewing machine. Use freight jack to prevent the edge from fraying. Of course, add some glue onto the edge. Let the glue dry for a bit. Once the glue is dry enough, flip the bustier over and grab two boning pieces. Place the boning on top of the casing to measure, then cut 1 cm shorter than the actual length so that you don't sew over the boning. Remove the sharp edges with a nail file or with a lighter. When the ends are nice and smooth, insert the boning in the casing, flip the top over and close the bottom edge with a straight stitch again. When you're done, it should look like this. If you want to, you can understitch the bottom side or top stitch the bottom edge, whatever you feel like. Fold the side inwards like so, attach the edge onto the zipper by pinning it down. Repeat the same process for the other side. Next, top stitch the side with a straight stitch. As you can see, the zipper is too long for the top. For the not so fun part, we need to trim off the excess. For this you will need these helpful zipper top stops. Figure out where you want to place the top stops. It's been a while since I've done this, so I practiced first before starting with the real deal. Just figuring out which type of plier I want to use for this part. Now if you're ready, unzip the zipper, take off one zipper teeth with a plier. I'm using this to do the job. Once the tooth is broken off, use the top stop as replacement and press it down with this plier to secure it into place. Repeat the same for the other side, of course.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see.
Lastly, cut off the extra, then use the freight jack again for the edges.
You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're not.
Let the glue dry. The end. See you next time. Doei doei.
Because you're